After my haircut in January, I put my hair in braids that I kept in my hair for 3 months. After the 3 months, my length went from this to this, and the overall health of my hair had improved significantly. All thanks to this routine. Sanibonani Ninjani, it's Zinhle Africa. I greet you all in the wonderful name of shrinkage. Yo! Yeah. So if you haven't watched my takedown video, please make sure that you do, and please make sure that you watch that video. I go in depth on like what my hair has gone through and the progress that it has made so far. Obviously that video will be linked down below, and if you have watched it, thank you so much for watching. The routine that I followed when I still had my hair in braids is really important, and I needed to make a separate video for this, right? First, I had to make sure that it was super simple, it wasn't complicated, and it was something that I'd be able to achieve and be really consistent at. One thing about natural hair, it loves consistency. If you're not consistent, you will always have issues one way or another, you know, but consistency is key. And in this case, it was something that was more like a challenge for me, right? Keeping these braids in my hair for 3 months was more of a hair growth challenge for me, right? So I knew that I was gonna have to be super strict in my routine, and that's exactly what I did. I would probably say that I was like 98% consistent. I wasn't playing games, so I was standing on business. I was serious about the progress that I wanted to see my hair. I was really intentional about just getting longer hair, but also healthier hair, because my hair was not in a good state, you know, and like I really need to get it together. This routine was quite simple, but at the same time it was really strict and quite intense, right? There are 3 main things that I did in this routine. I had a daily routine of oiling my scalp every single day and moisturizing my hair every single day, because I was moisture training, and moisture training is essentially you teaching your hair how better to keep it moisturized, and you also seeing what your hair responds to. So you're starting from ground zero in understanding your hair, right? In terms of your porosity, in terms of just like products, everything, you're starting from ground zero. So that's what I was doing with my hair. I really was just doing a lot of experimentation in terms of moisture. And the second thing that I did on a weekly basis, which is also in line with the moisture that I just mentioned, was deep conditioning. I deep conditioned every single week. I did it on a Wednesday or a Thursday, whenever I had time, but definitely every week. I didn't miss a week, guys. I didn't miss a week of deep conditioning, because you have to keep your hair moisturized so that by the time you take out this protective style, there isn't going to be unnecessary breakage and your hair is just going to be in great condition. So it was very important to me to take care of the roots of my hair and also the lengths of my hair as well, especially the ends, as always. And then I had a monthly routine of washing my hair and just doing a basic conditioner on my hair. I had to make sure that there was a good environment for that new growth to come in. I didn't see a lot of dandruff. When I did, I made sure that I had to wash my hair. There was a time where I washed my hair twice in a month. As much as I had a set routine, I was also looking at what my hair was going through, how it was feeling, and all of that, you know. Another thing that I did every single month was actually look at my hair, look at my scalp. Whenever I can and I have the time to just sit down and look at my hair. I think that's so underrated that we don't sit down and look at our hair, what's it going through. Before we have a huge issue on our hands, it's really helpful to see the issues right as they start to show themselves. Another thing I experimented with were hair tea rinses, because I'm trying to minimize hair fall as much as I can. And I feel like doing too much of those hair tea rinses can make your hair a little bit, like, it could feel strong, like it's not moisturized, you know. It's just, it can be a little bit too much. So I did hair tea rinses every month as well. One thing that I did here and there that I wasn't super consistent on was scalp massages. I wish I could have done that more. One of the videos that are coming up in the next few weeks is I'm currently now doing a scalp challenge. So I'm not resting. This hair must grow, this hair must flourish, you know. And we are standing on business this year. So we have big plans for this hair, and I think we should all reach our hair goals, because honestly it isn't that difficult. The difficult part is consistency. If we can be consistent, I feel like everything else will just run smoothly, obviously through trial and error. So not that smooth, I guess, but anyways, so my hair isn't perfect, but we are making progress, and I'm not perfect. I could definitely do with a lot more scalp massages in my routine, so I'm trying my best to implement that. It's really encouraging to see results, and also to just hear everyone else's stories and everyone else's experiences. Thank you so much to everyone that has commented and that has subscribed. If you aren't, make sure that you do subscribe, you like this video, and you comment. Yeah, let's just be a family, darling. A really beautiful hair family. All right, so love, light, and blessings to you. Bye. Mwah.